Okay everyone, so I'm here to show you how to model this headphone in Rhino. Um, so this is the final product. So we're gonna open a new file. Let's go to open and then go to my computer. Under the C drive there's program files. Type R for Rhino. So let's go into Rhino, and then there's a folder called tutorials. Let's get into there, and then there's a file called headphone. Let's open the file. So basically this is the file that we'll be working on, and then a lot of the lines are pre-drawn for exercise. So we're gonna start doing the first part of the headphone, and the very first command that we'll be using is called the loft. So let's just type in loft. So Rhino is kind of like AutoCAD, you just type in the command that you want. So after typing the loft, right now you can see on the upper left side saying select the curves to loft. So that's select all the three lines, but not this one, just the three circles. After you select that, right click or enter, and then you will see this line. It's showing what's the direction of the lofting. So it seems fine, just right click again. So supposedly this view on the perspective will show you how the preview of the lofting, but right now it's set to wireframe. So that's right click on the perspective view here and select shaded. So right now you can see the loftings. There's a shaded view for the preview, and then the three circles define how the model is gonna be built. So you can see from the section view right on the left, this is the different heights determines how the curve and the surface will be. So you have this option box right here, and then there's like different kinds of option you can choose. If you select loose and preview, you'll see the model is actually lower and looser than the line. So the one we want to choose is normal. Click normal and preview, click OK. So right now the model is right here already, but as you can see, the lines and curves is still here. So this is the Rhino generates the form for you, but it doesn't delete the original lines you have on the other layer. So this is looking good. So we want to continue. So by double clicking the upper left, the right and perspective on the bar, if you double click, it's gonna maximize the view. And then rotating again is the right click. It's different from 3D Max. So the right click, if you hold it and drag, you can rotate. And the middle one, if you select anything and then click on the middle ball here, it's gonna zoom select, so it's gonna focusing on the object that you are selecting. So right here we want to continue. That's select the line inside, select the curve. Well, you realize when you select, it's giving you two options, the curve and the surface. And then because they are overlapping, so whenever they are overlapping, when you click on the spot, it's gonna ask you whether you are selecting the curve or surface. So right now we want to select the curve, and then let's type extrude, EXTR. So we want to extrude. There's a bunch of options here: extrude curve, a long curve, surface. So the one we are using is extrude curve because this is just a curve. And basically you're just extruding a cylinder. So typing so right here on here you can see it's asking you what's the distance. So we want to type in -2. And as you can see, sometimes when you extrude, it's not a solid object, it's just a surface. So to avoid that, let's do it again. When you curve extrude, right on here, you will see a bunch of options, and you will see the cap right now is set to no. Typing C for cap, and then you will see the cap is yes. So right now it's gonna be solid. Typing -2 for distance again, enter. So right now this is a solid surface. So this is looking good. The next step will be we want the cap the cap on here, but we don't want anything that's here. And then the way to